It's good to be back. Yes, as you can tell, I'm back in my native environment because, I'm home for Christmas. Of course, Christmas is not the most talked about thing right now because yesterday, at the time of this video, was December 18th. Of course, December 18th was the release date for this, this tiny little indie film that involves like spaceships and laser swords, You've probably never heard of it. And since this video is so close to the release of Star Wars and The Force Awakens, I decided that I needed to make a video and explained that basically I'm not going to be on the internet for a few days at least. And the reason for this is that since it is one of the biggest cinematic releases of our time, there are going to be spoilers. And you know what? I don't usually care about spoilers. Usually I don't mind if I get something spoiled because then the film becomes more about getting to that destination and you actually start to notice a few more things. It's really cool sometimes. So for example, you start out the movie knowing that a certain character is going to die, you start looking at all the storytelling aspects that foreshadow his death and things like that. It just, I don't know, I'm a film nerd and makes things really interesting and cool for me. I'm weird. But even though I normally don't care about spoilers, I do this time around. For once in my life, I just want to be completely caught up in the moment and just be surprised and shocked and whatnot. I just want to completely rid myself of any knowledge about what's going on in the future so I can just focus on being there in the moment and enjoying the film. And the reason that I'm staying off the internet because of this is because there are people on the internet who think that it is funny to spoil entire movies for people. Now, I will give them credit. It is funny to watch the reactions of people who think a movie has been spoiled for them or a TV show has been spoiled for them. Just that look of like, ugh, it's just so satisfying. But to those people, I say, why not just make up a fake spoiler, something that sounds legitimate but doesn't actually spoil anything in the movie, so that way you get the enjoyment and the other people get the enjoyment as well. That's what I do. I spoil things. Like, if someone brings up a random television show that I have never seen before, I automatically go, the main character dies. Just to make something happen. For example, when the original Mockingjay book came out for the Hunger Games series, everyone was talking about it and was like, oh my god, what happens in it? I haven't had a chance to read it. And whenever I heard a discussion about that, I would automatically yell out, Peeta dies in the end. Cause, oh my god, I would get so much hate. I really am. But I mean, come on, it was a fake spoiler. Peeta doesn't actually die in the end. That was a real spoiler. That's probably another reason why I need to stay off the internet for a few days, is so I don't accidentally spoil anything for people who haven't seen it, in case I see it between now and when it's just a big spoilery mess. So yeah, basically I just wanted to make this short video and explain that if you go on my Facebook page and message me, if you somehow find my actual Facebook account and message me, if you find my phone number somehow and text me, I'm gonna report you to the police, because that's not supposed to happen. But if you do manage to do any of those things, I will not respond. I'm sorry. I usually try and be more connective with the community and things, but right now, nope, not gonna happen. I'm staying off the internet until I see the new Star Wars movie. And I absolutely do recommend that you do the same. After all, this is one of the biggest cultural phenomenons of our age. Not just cinematic release, cultural phenomenons. It's going to change the world. Go out and see Star Wars, please. I mean, most of you were already going to do that, I know my audience, but still. Also, the film nerd in me recommends The Hateful Eight because not only is it a Quentin Tarantino film, in some places it's being shown in 70mm film, which is so cool. Just basically go see movies. Do that. They're important. They're very important. So that's all for today, my friends. Go see Star Wars. Don't spoil Star Wars for me, and stay flirty, my friends. I love you. 5 fake spoilers in 5 seconds. Stormtroopers are the early version of the Borg from Star Trek. Luke finally went to Tashi Station to pick up those damn power converters. BB-8 and R2-D2 are the same droid, just cross-dressing. The bad guy turned bad when he found out his mom kissed her brother in a not brother-sister kind of way. And the bad guy turned bad when he found out that you didn't like, favorite, and subscribe. Thank you so much.